What's up, guys? How's it going? Today's video is going to be a little bit different today. I was pretty busy this weekend. We went to a state fair in Logandale, Nevada. It's about an hour away from where I live here in Las Vegas, and had a great time. There was a clip that I'll show you. There was some movie-related pig races. The pigs were kind of named after movie stars. Some of them, a couple of them. So I'll drop that in here.
All right, starting that first lane, running the purple number 6. Now he's perhaps our most impressive pig. He's a trained martial artist who specializes in hand-to-hand combat. He has written, starred, and directed 2 blockbuster movies. You guys may have seen them. Pork Chop and Pork Chop 2, all the fixins. Now he's a former star of the Pittsburgh Squealers, but now he's with us. He's simply the most amazing, the most marvelous, and the most stupendous pig we have. Make some noise for number 6, Bob. In that second lane, we're the pink number 5, perhaps the pig you guys came here to see. She is the great swine diva herself. She once starred in Shakespeare's Hamlet, and she's made for TV movies, Swiney Todd. Now she's only 425 degrees from Kevin Bacon, but she's an absolute crowd favorite everywhere we go. Make some noise to number 5, Strawberry. In that third lane, we're the black number 7 now. I do have to be honest, that one is not the brightest crayon in the box, let me tell you. Last week, he got invited to a barbecue, and he showed up. I don't know what he was thinking. But he got out of there in one piece. That is one fast pig. Give it up for number 7, Soppy Joe. And finally, on that outside lane, we're in the maroon number 8. Now there's only one thing that pig knows, and that is going fast. He's coming straight from Talladega. Give it up for number 8, Ricky Hoggy. And we are ready for our second round race. Vanessa, this time we go on the bell, but hang tight, let's turn Strawberry around for a fair chance. And go! They're off! Strawberry in the lead, Bob on the inside. Ricky Hoggy on the outside. Soppy Joe trying to catch up to his number 5, Strawberry. We've got a close race. And another good race. All right, Judge, make the call. Who's our winner? It's going to be number 8, Ricky Hoggy. Let's give it for Ricky. If you ain't first, you're last.
But other than that, I didn't get time to go through and do my movie watching and my homework to find out where the filming locations were. Most of what you see on this channel is geared towards Las Vegas, since that's where I live. Not the greatest movies come out of Las Vegas, so I love it when I get to go to California and see other locations. But today I thought we'd do a review of the physical media that I purchased recently. So I decided that I was going to start collecting again, and I've got kind of an idea of what I want, more geared towards horror, specific collections, some specific people, whether they're actors or directors that I want to collect their work. Right now it's kind of a hodgepodge of stuff, and you'll kind of see that from what I got. But I've got some stuff that I purchased recently, either through Amazon or at Walmart, and then the bulk of it is some stuff that I picked up from a place called Zia Records here in Las Vegas. So we'll start off, not horror related at all, but here's Mooseport. I haven't seen this movie in a long time, and we just watched the Everybody Loves Raymond series, and so I remember that this movie was out there. I wanted to watch it, and of course it's not streaming anywhere, so I picked it up simply because it wasn't streaming. This has got Ray Romano and Gene Hackman, and so that's Welcome to Mooseport. The next one up is the Crocodile Dundee series. And I always loved Crocodile Dundee, and most of the videos that you see are just either Crocodile Dundee or Crocodile Dundee 2. But when I was kind of looking around, I found this one that had all three of them on there. So, pretty cool find, I thought. The next one is Critters. And so, as far as I know, this is all of the Critters on one disc. So there's Critters 1 through 4. It looks like Critters number 1 is just Critters. Critters 2, the main course. Critters 3, You Are What They Eat. And Critters 4. But I'm excited to watch those. I haven't seen 2, 3, or 4. I know I've seen the first one, but it's been years. This one here, I was specifically looking for. It's called Frogs. And I love the artwork on the video. And it popped up on another YouTuber's page. And I decided I needed to have this one. So this one's got Sam Elliott in it. So I think this is going to be an interesting watch. And then this is a Wes Craven collection. So this is Dracula 2000, Dracula 2 Ascension, and Dracula 3 Legacy. And so I've definitely seen Dracula 2000. That was a great movie. And this one has Johnny Lee Miller in it. And I really love Johnny Lee Miller. If you haven't seen the Sherlock Holmes that he did, it was a TV series. That show was great. I would highly recommend watching that. I know him most from the movie Hackers. That's one of my favorite films. But I think that's a pretty cool one to find. Next up is Trick or Treat. So I was kind of looking through their horror collection. And then I came across this version of Trick or Treat. This one has Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne in it. And so there's a newer movie called Trick or Treat. And I was actually looking for that one when I came across this one. I had no idea these two guys were in it. That's cool. The Mosquito Coast. So this one is Harrison Ford and River Phoenix. And so I've never seen this one, never heard of it until I watched a YouTube video. It was a filming location video where Adam the Woo went to, I can't remember exactly where this was filmed, but deep in the jungle somewhere, and did some filming locations on that movie. So it seemed like it must have been a really good movie for that. I'm a huge Batman fan, so I came across this Steelbook collection here. So this one is the Batman the Motion Picture Anthology. So this has got Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. It's got a really cool slipcover over the steel case too. I thought that would be really cool. And then Stephen King's. There's a few different videos here from Stephen King. The Langoliers, The Stand, and Golden Years. I'm not sure what Golden Years is about, but the printing on the back looked really cool. And this is actually my second copy of The Langoliers. It was a TV movie, but I know every time it came on TV, I always enjoyed watching it. And then The Stand is always a great movie too. It's really long though, just like the book. All right, next up is Bait Shop. Not even horror related at all, but this has been always a fun movie to watch. It's Billy Ray Cyrus and what's his face? Bill Engvall. So Billy Ray Cyrus and Bill Engvall. Uh, it's a great fishing video. It's a real fun one to watch. And then also at Zia Records, I found an unopened copy of Ace Ventura. And so, you see, it's still got the original logo on the wrapping too. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. And I bought this because when I first bought my original copy, inside of it is a Ace Ventura business card. And I wanted that business card. But I can't find it in myself to unopen it. Or to open it. Can't find it in myself to open it. So I think what I'm going to do is if I can get this sticker off, and these Zia record stickers come off pretty easily. They're not like the Goodwill stickers. I'm going to send this off and have it graded. It's expensive to have it graded. It's probably more money than it's worth, but it'll be really cool to have it in that nice fancy case. So we're going to do that with this. And because I decided that I wasn't going to open it, I went back and I found Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls. So we're going to do the same thing with that. So we'll have, this one doesn't have the Warner Brothers stamp at the bottom of it, but this is, it's still original wrapping too. But we're going to go and we're going to have both of these graded if the stickers come off without tearing the original wrapping. Next up is Screamboat. So I have not seen this one, but this is from the makers of Terrifier, and this is a steelbook copy. It's got David Howard Thornton, who plays Terrifier. He's Art the Clown. It says featuring David Howard Thornton, Art the Clown from the Terrifier franchise. So maybe it's not the same group that did the Terrifier, it just has David Howard Thornton in it. So at Days of the Dead convention 2 years ago, they had the original Mickey Mouse costume. See, the back looks really cool also. They had the original Mickey Mouse costume, and you could see it up close. I'll put in a picture of the costume. That's pretty cool. They also had the puppet. I'll see if I have the picture of that, but the puppet that they used as well. All right, this is probably as far away from horror as it gets, but I really like this movie, and they had it at Walmart over the past weekend. So this is the Legally Blonde collection. And so this has got Legally Blonde and Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Blonde. This is a really fun movie. Plus I love Reese Witherspoon. So there's that. One of my favorite Halloween movies. And one of the coolest games to play on the original PlayStation is Casper. So this was Amazon purchase. I think it wasn't too expensive. It was like $15, but it's a 4K Ultra HD. It'd be cooler if it had a steelbook, but our old copy is kind of worn, so that will be the upgrade. And then the last one I've got is still in the wrapping. So this was a Goodwill purchase online, and this is the Strain. So we're back to horror, back on track. This was not intended to be a purchase necessarily. The description on Goodwill said that it came with a vampire bust, which the first release of this season 1 included the vampire bust, and apparently they had listed it incorrectly. They sent this was $45. So I said, hold on. I'd like to return this, please. And they're like, we're sorry about that. You keep the Blu-ray. We looked. We don't have the replacement for you. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, at least they let me keep the original one, but I do need to find the. I think there's only one other season. I think season 2. But if you haven't seen The Strain, highly recommend that one. And so that is it for today, guys. I appreciate you watching. Let me know if you like this type of video, and we might do some more of these. I know we've got some more filming locations coming up. Nothing for specific movies, but we will go to several filming locations in the video next week. And then we're going to go visit some famous graves also. And we're going to try to do the exhibition, the Jaws exhibition at, I forget where it's at. It's in California, but we're going to try to go do that. So that ought to be fun as long as they let us record inside there. And then possibly Universal Studios video coming up too. If they've got anything new, if they're doing anything fun, if they take the tram tour into some of the cooler locations. The past few times we've been there, we haven't even got to see Courthouse Square, which is Back to the Future, which is my favorite place to go and the place I want to go every time I go there. And also there's the street where the Munsters live. The last time we went, we didn't get to go down that street, and the time before we did. But it's funny because I wasn't expecting to go down that street, so I wasn't paying attention enough to that side of the tram to see what was happening, and I kind of missed half of it as we were driving down. So hopefully we'll get to go there. I think that's my second favorite place to go down when we're there. Other than that, it should be a fun next couple of videos. And then we'll be back here in Las Vegas to try to find some more filming locations. And that's it. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.